I'm really glad to see you here. Because if you're here, you're in for some rambling and randomness, since I'm just gonna be talking in a relaxed manner here on my bed. So I really felt like making a much more casual video. A person I know inspired me to, not because I'm not myself on my channel, don't get me wrong, but to sometimes step out of my Lilium persona and into my own persona, which is also lovely. So yeah, that's what this is all about. So that you get to see a more real side of me, realer side of me. So therefore, I'm going to be sipping some tea, and you can grab a hot beverage too, or a cold one, whatever you'd like for the next little time we're gonna be spending together. I just felt like sitting down, just unwinding and having you guys with me, kind of like talking to you as my friend. And I always find that really comforting in a sense, even though you can only reply to me through the comments. I still think it's amazing, and I'm really grateful for every single one of you, and all of you who choose to watch this till the end. I salute you. So cheers and welcome to the ramble from hell. Having some nice sips of this herbal ginseng tea. And when I relax, I also vape. So if you're offended by me vaping, I have other videos where I don't vape. So this is how I am. I'm a very sociable, chillaxed person most of the time, and I love vaping. So yeah. This one is like kind of a mix of flavors. Sometimes when I almost have empty bottles, I tend to just mix some shit together, and it ends up tasting good anyway. So yeah. I can't really do smoke rings or anything like that. I'm not that fancy. But I almost did it once, I think. I've done a few, but not very good. But to get back to the basics, that is the life of mine. I have a lot of things happening right now, and a lot of good things coming up that I'm so excited for. I'm feeling more and more positive about this year. It started off being not so good, even though I really put all my energy into making it as good as possible, but it didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to. So for this time being, I am putting my energy into getting healthier, both body and spirit and mind. So to me it's important because I do have stuff in my life that on the inside in here that influences my behavior and my mood. So it is even more important for me. Of course, it's also good for people who don't have a mood disorder. But for me, it is even more important to keep a sort of, scheduled day, for me to have a plan of what I'm going to accomplish, and yeah, what I'm gonna do throughout the week and when I have free time. And that's my cat. She's sitting right there. So, but I'm getting better at it. My sleep rhythm was completely fucked up, like really badly, for a long period of time, and it affected my mood quite heavily to not get the daylight that I need, to not move outside my apartment for days, and basically just, being more isolated than I wanted to be, since my, this is my full-time job, and I'm so grateful to be able to do what I do. But it also gets very lonely at times, and it is just as crucial for me to go out, be with people, see my family, go places, and not just be here filming and editing all the time. So that is something I really picked up on, and I recognized, I have to do something about this, because it's not just, magically gonna fix itself. That's, wishful thinking. So what I've done is, first of all, I committed to something that I'm really excited about, and it is going to be my first trip to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, where I'm gonna be hanging out with the Water Whispers, the lovely Ilse. And me and her, we get along so well, and I feel like I've known her for years and years. We have very similar personalities, and she's just, she's a very real person, like I am, There's no bullshit between the lines, you get what you see, and I like that transparency. Most people get turned off by really sketchy people, people who they have something to hide, or they have a facade, and when you get to know them, they're not who you thought they were. So, but that's a whole nother talk. But I'm super excited for my visit to Amsterdam, where I'm gonna hang out with Ilse, and I booked a hotel a few kilometers away from where she and her fiance will be staying. So that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be in Amsterdam for 5 days, and that's just gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Lovely tea. Another step I've taken towards becoming healthier is also to join the gym again. And I have been, still have a few kilos to lose, a few pounds to shed. So I want, to lose some weight before, at least a bit before summer's here, so I can feel confident wearing shorts and a top and not, think, oh, my arms are fat or my thighs are flabby or my ass is too big, That part of things is something I really, really focus on. And I have been, you could say, too good at exercising. I got quite addicted to exercise in high school and became really skinny, and that was not very healthy. So I decided to work out with my best friend, and so we can kind of keep each other company, and when we have an appointment, it's easier to, get off your sofa and go to the gym when you know your friend is counting on you and expecting you to be there. So it's good for me to have some responsibility in my life and someone who counts on me, not just only answering to myself, but also to other people. That's something I really like, and it makes me feel good that I did things and I got out, got some fresh air, got some exercise, and I sleep much better at night, and I feel more genuinely hungry than what I usually do when I haven't moved or exercised. So, and if I want to lose weight, not only does it require that I eat healthy, but also the exercise is necessary for, burning some calories, boosting the metabolism, and I don't really have a goal of sorts that I want to achieve and to say, I want my waist to be, this and this skinny or whatever. To me, it's just about trimming down a bit, and then I don't care if I weigh 65 kilos or 68 kilos. If I think that I, look in the mirror and I say to myself, you look hot, then I've achieved my goal. And keep on doing that. So the exercise, something I'm looking forward to. I went to the gym yesterday and going tomorrow with my friend, so that's really nice, and make a little day out of it together. It's really, really nice. And then after, we will make a healthy, satisfying meal and have hot baths and tea and just relax together. Yeah. Now my mind is kind of thinking about, other things. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about my love life because I don't want to drag it into this, into my channel. I do want to talk about myself, but not in all privacy, so. But, to say it shortly, me and Love ATM, we're not good friends. We're really not. But I think it's because, I have to love myself 100%. And I have to feel good about my body and who I am as a person before I can seriously commit to anything. And I'm going there, but I'm not quite there And on another note, I really want to move away from the space that I have here because it is too small for me, I think, even if I have a garden. It's just, small garden, and I love that, but my apartment in itself is not big enough. Basically, this is, my bedroom and my living room and my recording studio. And the rooms here are very big, and it makes for, it just messes up the sound quality a lot. And I would like a proper room, a bigger apartment with a proper room that I could, have, sound silencing foam all over the room, like on all the walls and the ceiling. So I talked to my best friend about, the probability of us moving in together at some point and becoming roomies. And that's pretty exciting. So she was into that, and I'm kind of like ready for a new adventure in my life right now. I'm just like, I have nothing tying me down except, my cat, and you can easily find an apartment where you can have pets. So other than that, I don't really have stuff tying me down. And like I said before, I've come to realize that a lot of the times when I'm living by myself, I like the fact that I'm alone sometimes. I close the door, relax, and I can, do whatever, sniff my toes or whatever I want to do. I just do that. But majority of the time, it is not good for me to be alone all the time. I can be comfortable in my own company, but not for long. I start to, neglect things, postpone things, and not getting things done the way that I ideally want to have it done. But when I would live with someone else, I feel like the responsibility part comes in, and I have more of a feeling that I also need to take care of things, and it's not just my living space, but sharing it with someone else is also part of it. So we would, ideally get our own bedrooms, so 2 rooms, and 1 office. That would also be my recording place. And then kitchen, bathroom, living room is, a common area. And I like the fact that I can, if I want to, close the door and be alone. But then I can step outside that door and, my friend would maybe be sitting in the couch and be like, you want to watch a movie, or, you want to talk, you want to play some cards. I really like that. And I'm still, it's such an exciting thought. But I'm also nervous, of course. But if I was going to move in with anyone, it would be her. She knows me so well, and best part of it, she accepts all my craziness and weirdness, and I accept hers too. So, takes 2 crazies to make a normal home, I guess. So. Today is also my first time at yin yoga, which I'm excited for. The past couple of times I didn't get to go due to some misunderstandings and stuff, so I'm really hoping I can go today, or I am going today. I'm really looking forward to experiencing it, seeing if it's something for me, but even if it is, you know, I don't have all the money in the world. It's pretty expensive, so I'm gonna have to choose. So maybe I'll just, you know, meditate at home, which I've also begun to do. I really like meditating, and I do it, you know, right before I fall asleep. And I do this, you know, detaching from my mind kind of meditation. So, because, yeah, I guess you could say my mind is one that's pretty busy all the time, and that can be good and can be bad, because you never have a mental break from anything. And but that is, you know, how I am, and I just need to take that in consideration in regards to how I choose to live. I usually thought that, you know, there was something wrong with me, but there really isn't. I just need to take it into consideration, and the world can be a tough fucking place to live. It can be highly insensitive and harsh. And I'm just a really emotional individual in a harsh, cruel world. It can be beautiful too, but I just take, you know, I used to take everything close to heart. I still do sometimes, but I am learning where to, you know, put my energy so I can get, you know, not invest myself all the time in everything, because you just end up, yeah, you end up getting confused and you burn out. So that's a piece of advice I want to, you know, give to you, is that if you're feeling burned out, if you do feel empty or lonely, or, you know, that you're doing your best but you're still not getting what you wanted, it's really about prioritizing your values, what you truly want to shine through in your life, and what you can live without. I know it's easier said than done. It definitely is. But that's how I reorganized my life, and we're talking like a couple of weeks, not even 2 weeks, and I've already reorganized, because I got to a point where I was just fed up waking up in the afternoon, and fed up, you know, going to bed at 6-7 a.m. in the morning, fed up with not having enough social contact, fed up with not experiencing new stuff in life, not taking chances, not feel like I was moving in any direction. I was just kind of same every day. So I decided, you know, I need to break out of these 4 walls and actually experience stuff, take care of myself, and love myself, because that's the whole point. To love yourself, and I'm getting better at it. And I hope that, you know, if you're struggling with some of the same issues, that you'll maybe take it to heart, what I'm saying. It is a long, rocky road to learn to love yourself with all the mistakes you've made, all the flaws you have, all your bad characteristics, or, you know, what we would consider bad. The world is not just butterflies and unicorns. It's also hard. It's also darkness. But it is when we face the darkness that the light becomes that much brighter. And we realize which way we should go. And I realized that. What I've been missing. What truly makes me happy. And I hope you will follow what makes you happy too. So, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you in my next video soon. I really appreciate that you're watching. And I wish you a great day with a lot of positive energy, a lot of self-love, and sunshine in your mind. I love you. Take really good care of yourself, because you're all you've got.